for them to go up there and run the top 10 and see what that's like and know how they can, know what they need to do and what's working. Start sharing that information with his teammates.
That line he just ran at 3-4, super impressed. He entered the middle, and that car could turn down and get a great run off the corner. Now he's going to turn below the 7. And look how good this 38 turns the middle of the corner. I'm impressed with the handling of this 38 early.
It's handling good, but you see it moving around as well. He's driving the wheels off of it. Kid is not afraid to mash it and can drive it to the limit, drive it right on the edge. Mark Martin, all of our pre-race, they talked about how you have to drive this racetrack, this concrete on the edge. Carl Edwards talked about how important that is for a driver to be able to do that, and he's out there able to really push that car to the limit. Back in, slipping around right here. You can see him a little bit loose through the corner. Little twitch in the wheel, kind of controlling that rear slide.
Suarez is battling right on his door.
Yeah. Suarez isn't making it easy.
Everybody trying to survive to get to the yellow, reset. Really good stuff here for 9th on track.
And behind Zane and Suarez battling is Hocevar, who had a great run here last year as well. And one of the Spire cars closing in on his teammate. Suarez is going to lose that spot. Suarez continues to fade into the backside of the top 10.
Yeah, Spire's finished second here the last 2 years. A couple of years ago, Zane was driving for the organization, got that runner-up finish I referenced. And you talk about Hocevar a year ago, his best run at the time when he came home second in this race to Ryan Blaney. Update 77 now. What's going on, Trevor?
Yeah, guys, Carson Hocevar has been very quiet on the radio, but the thing I find interesting is what you're seeing on the screen right now. Not many cars have been moving up. What Carson's been doing to make these passes up 6 spots since the restart is run that lane up through 1 and 2 and then dive into the bottom underneath them through 3 and 4. You're seeing it live right here with Suarez.
Suarez just turned left and drove across the nose of the 77. For that reason, he lost a little bit of momentum. Back on the offense, though. Car recovers very quickly, kind of goes back between that little bit of a draft. This is that higher lane that we were just heard from with Trevor. We'll see if that momentum off the top lane helps him down the back straightaway.
Yeah, the top 3 actually are running this higher lane, so a lot of the cars starting to get information about where they want to be on the racetrack to find speed. And you can see the 77 fades a little bit to the inside, drives down in the corner. The 7 shuts the door, takes the air away, so the 77 jumps up the racetrack to get that air back under the car, get the downforce back in it.
Here's another thing to think about when you watch these two teammates race. They've won this year, 9th and 10th, when you look at those chase standings. So as the night goes on, you want to make sure and generate stage points, and they're hanging right around that line right now as we head toward the comp caution.
I tell you, when the 77 drove under the 7, you could see the front rotors glow. I wasn't sure if that was every lap or just that situation because he was in traffic. We'll see this time into turn 1. We kind of get a good look of the right front. That was the one that was warm on the 77. We'll see if it's bright red again or if it was just one lap, one situation.
No, she's bright red.
It is bright red. Holy smokes, that would be a bit concerning. I'm trying to look. It doesn't look like there's a lot of grill opening. You talked about the variety, Dale.
When I went to this car in the garage this weekend, they had just little, probably 1/4-inch slits going across that were open across both sides, left and right. So very little air going through that. But again, I mean, there were majority of the teams, I would say more than 60% of the teams are taped completely solid. So they do have a little bit of an opening there. But you can run different pads, you can run different rotors, all types of different things like that will determine how much heat gets into that rotor.
And here's a great look. In the left front's not very red, but look right here. Look inside that right front wheel. It is on fire appearing, which we see that at short tracks. It just really jumped out at me here at Nashville. It doesn't shock me that the left front is that cool. Obviously, to your point about the different pads, you can run different pads right to left. So maybe they feel, or their setup, they feel like they're...
At lap 35 because of all the rains we got in beginning this race on a green racetrack. Reddick got the lead after Hamlin picked up the penalty. Bell is second, Larson, Gibbs, Byron the top 5. Rest of the top 10, Blaney, Jones, Van Gisbergen, Zane Smith, Carson Hocevar. 6 cars on the lead lap. Pit road going to be a really busy place here. Kim Kuhn, they're heading your way.
Yeah, I remember Kyle Larson telling us at the desk during that rain delay that the car felt comfortable yesterday. That continues today. Said it feels good, just gets slick in the traction compound, losing grip. He did report he had a slight brake shake. They aren't worried about that, Trevor.
Tyler Reddick got a little bit free once he inherited the lead from Denny Hamlin. They're going to work on that a little bit here with Ford tires and fuel in the 45. Ty Gibbs, pretty quiet on the radio throughout the run. Pretty happy with his Toyota. Marty.
Christopher Bell said tight on both ends of the corners in the middle of the corner, but a little bit too free off. He said it's worse in 3 and 4. You see where Bell leads, but several teams choosing 2 tires there and gaining some track position, Adam.
Yeah, Marty, as we look at the Goodyear race off pit road, top 3 take 2 tires. SVG, Logano, and Keselowski. The restart coming up.
Dine-in delivery catering.